Topping today's news, police arrest a man believed to be responsible for making death threats against the Prime Minister. Bank of the Bahamas bouncing back in a big way. CARICOM leaders and Canada set to discuss the ongoing meltdown in Haiti, and repatriation exercises of illegal migrants continue. Good evening, Bahamas. I'm Jcn Saunders. This is your Jcn Evening News. It's a pleasure to have you join us. A 58-year-old male is in police custody being questioned in relation to death threats made towards Prime Minister Philip Davis last Friday. Nearly 1 week ago, Commissioner of Police Clayton Fernanda, during a special called meeting at the office of the Prime Minister, indicated that 2 phone calls 15 minutes apart were received at the office of the Prime Minister by an unknown male suspect. An intense investigation was launched, and the commissioner noted at the time that the police were following significant leads. According to police press liaison officer Chief Superintendent Skippings, the 58-year-old man of Carmichael Road was arrested on Wednesday. Investigations are ongoing into the threats against the nation's leader. If found guilty, the man could face significant time in jail. The Bank of the Bahamas held a grand opening of its new John F. Kennedy Drive branch earlier this week, with Prime Minister Philip Davis saying the opening was proof of the bank's commitment to serving Bahamian people. He said, as Prime Minister, he is committed to ensuring that all Bahamians have access to financial services.
As we continue to grow and prosper as a nation, our citizens must have access to the resources they need to build a better future for themselves and their families. Whether it's through affordable mortgage options, small business loans, or other financial products, the Bank of the Bahamas should be committed to supporting Bahamian entrepreneurs and helping our citizens achieve their dreams.
Many residents have been perplexed about there being a lack of banking services on many of the family islands. Prime Minister Davis was happy to note that Bank of the Bahamas would now have a strong presence in the family islands.
As Prime Minister, I am committed to ensuring that all Bahamians have access to the financial services they need to build a better future for themselves and their families. An estimated 18% of our population is unbanked, meaning roughly 70,000 Bahamians do not have access to vital banking services. This is an alarming figure. As a boy growing up in Old Canada, I know firsthand what it feels like to be estranged from the economic architecture of the nation. Bank of the Bahamas has long recognized the need to serve the widest cross-section of our nation possible.
Bank of the Bahamas Chair Donna Harding-Lee said the opening of this branch is evidence of the strength and resilience of the bank, which has had its fair share of challenges in the past.
We have been encouraged by recent positive developments in the economy and banking on the whole. The bank has seen an upswing in business, be it account openings, mortgages, loans, credit cards, or other services that the bank offers. Bank of the Bahamas will celebrate 35 years of existence this October, and we are proud to be in business. Yes, there have been challenges and continue to be challenges, but that makes us more determined to succeed. We are proud of some of our achievements, and the opening of this branch is indeed one of them.
The new Bank of the Bahamas boasts of state-of-the-art technology for staff and its customers, along with a spacious and modern design. Meanwhile, commemorating the 50th anniversary of the independence of the Bahamas, Governor of the Central Bank of the Bahamas, John Rolls, Road to 50 committee members, along with government officials and head of commercial banks, unveiled the commemorative $50 silver-proof lignum vitae coin on Wednesday.
The reverse side of this coin showcases the beautiful flora of the Bahamas. In this case, the purple 5-petal flower of our national tree, the lignum vitae, and on the obverse side of the coin, as is tradition, the coat of arms. We're very proud to mark this important milestone in the history of our nation. The bank is going to introduce at least two other collector's coin close to the date of independence. Those will be gold coins. And they're going to showcase other aspects of the history and culture of the Bahamas.
The commemorative coin is a collector's item and will be available in limited quantities. In that regard, Mr. Rowe notes that the silver minted $50 coin will cost more than its face value.
Proof coins are usually some multiple higher than the face value in terms of the price. So coins like these would cost less than $200 purchase, including VAT from the coin dealers. We usually mint, in a case like this, maybe 1,000 coins, and so it is a collector's item, and it's intended to be a limited supply. So you can go to any of the local coin dealers or the commercial banks, and they would usually have them, or they can arrange to get them for whoever is interested.
If you desire to add this beautifully crafted limited edition coin to your collection, they will be available to the public starting tomorrow, Friday, February 10th. On Tuesday, members of the cabinet were briefed by Prime Minister Philip Davis and Minister of Foreign Affairs Fred Mitchell on the upcoming CARICOM meeting to be hosted here in Nassau, Bahamas, next week at Bahamas. Minister Fred Mitchell describing the upcoming meeting as an extremely important event.
This is a major meeting of CARICOM. All of the heads of government are gathering here for 2 days, some as many as 3 days, because it's a confluence of the 50th anniversary of CARICOM and the 50th anniversary of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. But quite apart from that, the substantive issues are very important. You know, of course, that the situation in Haiti is front and center. And the Canadian Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, is coming down. Canada has been asked to take the lead in trying to see if we can support the Haitian National Police in some way. The Bahamas and Jamaica have both committed themselves to manpower to help assist with whatever mission is required in Haiti.
Mr. Mitchell says there will be frank dialogue between the Canadian government and CARICOM leaders as it relates to Haiti. However, he says there are other important topics that will be discussed with a view of action plans being established.
The other issue, of course, which is important for us is climate change. Climate change, our Prime Minister has said many times, is existential. And each of the countries in the region suffer the same issues. So we have to come together on the issues of loss and damage and money for mitigation and adaptation. That must remain front and center. So our international partners, the financiers, the developed countries are sending their representatives. I think there's something like 41 ambassadors coming in.
According to Minister Mitchell, discussions on food security and energy security will also be at the top of the list at the CARICOM meeting set for February 15th to the 18th. With more and more vehicles hitting the streets of the Bahamas each year, we have seen a correlating increase in traffic accidents, including those involving pedestrians. According to the Police Traffic Division, many of the accidents are believed to be caused by speeding and not paying due care and attention while driving. In this next report, we hear what the government has planned to help improve road safety in the country. While making contribution to the debate on the 2022 Fiscal Strategy Report and Medium-Term Debt Management Strategy, Jobeth Kobe Davis, the Minister of Transport and Housing, announced plans for a new national road safety program, particularly in light of the high number of traffic fatalities in recent years here in the capital and on the Family Islands.
Statistics from the Royal Bahamas Police Force indicate that the number of road traffic fatalities on our streets remain unacceptably high. I'm advised, Madam Speaker, that in 2022, more than 55 persons lost their lives in traffic accidents on our streets. Going a bit deeper, I'm advised that more than 75% of road traffic fatalities in 2022 involve men, and more than 70% of fatalities involved individuals under the age of 45.
Minister Kobe Davis shared details about the new road safety program, which she says is urgently needed.
The alarming figures, Madam Speaker, warrant urgent action. Hence, my ministry, with the full support of the government of the Bahamas, is focused on comprehensive national road safety program. This program is called Slow Down, Stay Alive, and acknowledges that road safety is an everyday practice and will involve numerous activities to involve members of the public. A team at the ministry is in the advanced stages of coordinating a series of public engagement initiatives.
The minister displayed a golden yellow T-shirt that carried the logo for the new road safety initiative. Some members of the House of Assembly did not appreciate the golden T-shirt. However, she was happy to report that many private corporate partners are already on board with the program.
This is in conjunction with numerous private corporate partners, and I really wish to stress that we have had an amazing group of our corporate partners come out to support the initiative, and we will be announcing more about what is happening and how they are supporting us in the coming days.
Additionally, Minister Kobe Davis announced plans for the improvements to the car licensing and registration processes with the added ability to track used cars globally, which the government hopes will help crack down on local stolen car rings. And finally, in this segment, following through with the immigration minister's mandate to repatriate all unlawful entrants into the country, 130 Cuban nationals were repatriated on Wednesday in another repatriation exercise. At approximately 8:57 a.m., a Bahamas Air charter flight with the Cuban nationals on board departed the Lyndon Pindling International Airport for Havana, Cuba. The exercise was conducted by a joint security team comprised of the Department of Immigration's deportation team and officers of the Royal Bahamas Defense Force. Immigration officials again stressing that all security and health protocols were observed. We'll actually take a break here. We'll be right back after these commercials.